The Galactic Union had always known Earth was dangerous. They labeled it a Class 15 death world, a planet so hostile that most species would last minutes on its surface. Its people, the humans, were tolerated in the Union only because they were useful, resilient, resourceful, and terrifyingly adaptable. But usefulness did not mean respect. For decades, the Union believed humans could be contained with bureaucracy, treaties, trade restrictions, endless negotiations. The humans gritted their teeth, signed the papers, and swallowed insult after insult. When fleets blockaded their colonies, they waited. When their convoys were, accidentally, raided, they complained but did not retaliate. When alien diplomats called them savages to their faces, the humans forced smiles. Everyone mistook patience for weakness. The breaking point came at the colony of Arden 4. A small, green world, it had taken humans 30 years to terraform. Families had poured sweat and blood into its soil, building homes, schools, and dreams. Then, without warning, a neighboring power, the Vrothi Dominion, claimed it for themselves. Their fleets descended in fire. Within a single day, the colony was glassed. 200,000 civilians burned alive. Survivors' screams echoed through emergency channels, broadcast across Union space. The Union Council held an emergency meeting. The Vrothi ambassador smirked, dismissing the massacre as a regrettable misunderstanding. Other delegates nodded, muttering that humans should show restraint until a new treaty could be negotiated. But when the human representative, Admiral Marcus Hale, rose to speak, there was no restraint left. His words were short, cold, and final. "We are done talking. The patience of Deathworlders has ended. No treaties. No warnings. Only war." The first strike came 6 days later. The Dominion's border worlds, long thought untouchable, fell silent. Union observers scrambled to understand what happened. Orbital scans revealed nothing but smoking craters where fleets once stood. The humans hadn't used conventional tactics. They bypassed defenses, slipping past picket fleets like shadows. Their ships struck from impossible angles, emerging from hyperspace inside defensive perimeters, then vanishing before counterfire could lock on. The Dominion called them cowards. Survivors called them ghosts. By the second week, human ground forces landed on Vrothi soil. The Dominion expected clumsy frontal assaults. Instead, they met precision. Human infantry, smaller, weaker by alien standards, moved like predators. They fought in environments others considered uninhabitable: acid rains, burning deserts, radiation zones. Where Dominion soldiers faltered, humans thrived. When the Dominion unleashed their bio-beasts, genetically engineered war monsters, humans did not retreat. They tamed some. They slaughtered the rest. Entire cities fell in hours. Union intelligence reports whispered a single, chilling truth: humanity had been preparing for this war all along. The Council demanded answers. "Humanity must stop!" cried the Athari delegate. "This vengeance threatens galactic stability." But Hale only stared, his voice steady and merciless. "Stability ended when you allowed our children to burn. You wanted Deathworlders restrained. Now you'll see what happens when restraint is gone." Month by month, Dominion space shrank. Their proud fleets, once numbering in the thousands, scattered like prey before wolves. Humans didn't conquer in the traditional sense, they dismantled. Shipyards were razed, supply chains shattered, command networks obliterated. And everywhere they went, humans left a message carved into walls, broadcast across channels, etched into memory. Never again. Stories spread across the galaxy. On Vrothi Prime, a palace fortress armed with planetary shields fell in a single night. No one knew how the humans breached it. Rumors claimed they walked through fire and tore the shields apart with their bare hands. Survivors whispered that humans fought not like soldiers, but like storms. On frontier worlds, civilians reported strange encounters. Human soldiers sharing food with starving alien children, medics treating the wounded of both sides, warriors who showed mercy even as they brought annihilation. The galaxy struggled to reconcile the contradiction. How could the same species capable of mercy also bring such relentless devastation? The answer was simple: humans chose. And once they chose war, nothing stopped them. By the third month, the Dominion sued for peace. No response. They offered reparations. No response. They offered unconditional surrender. The human fleet answered at dawn, by burning the Dominion's war capital to ash. Only when every last frothy warlord lay silent did the humans finally halt. At the next Union Assembly, silence reigned as Admiral Hale entered. Every delegate turned to watch the Deathworlder. His uniform was simple. His eyes were tired. But his presence pressed against the chamber like a storm waiting to break. He spoke only once. "We did not want this war. We asked for peace, and you gave us ashes. Remember this: Deathworlders are patient, but patience has limits. Test us again, and you will see war without end." The council chamber remained frozen long after he left. Across the galaxy, no one doubted the lesson. Humanity had endured centuries of insult and restraint. But when their patience ran out, the galaxy finally understood what it meant to awaken Deathworlders. There would be no next time.